Welcome, beautiful soul travelers. Monday blessings to you. And you are joining Priestess Melissa of Venusian Empress Oracle. How is everyone out there this beautiful Monday? If it's not beautiful, we're going to make it beautiful. We're going to brighten it up with an awesome crystal and an affirmation to help you get your week going. So let's see what's going on with the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck. We'll get the main crystal, as I said, and an affirmation that we can use for this week. We're going to get into the Psychic Tarot. We've got prosperity and abundance with balance coming out here. All right, so material and spiritual prosperity. So we're looking to have it all, right? Who isn't? I definitely am, but price that comes with that is being balanced, knowing how to use your tools properly. All right, crystals are one of those tools that you can use to help keep your energy in the right place so you can have that victory and success you are looking for, darling. Yes, and even with those fountains, all about balance, right? The masculine and feminine aspects have to be in balance for sure. All right, so the Psychic Tarot is going to give us our main energy through the tarot. We're also going to clarify all of that with the vice versa tarot. I'm going to do a Lenormand spread for us for today and see how that is all going to pan out. Now, do bear in mind that these are general messages. They may or may not resonate with you. Likely parts will and others may not. Definitely hit the like button if they do resonate or if you're just enjoying the video. And thank you so much for being here. All right, so if you would also like a personal reading, don't forget to reach out to me at venusianways.org. We're also going to get some messages of advice from our guardian angel message cards. And then we're going to tap into some love advice from the Lover's Oracle cards. So do stick around to the end for all of the juicy stuff, you know? All right, let's see. Also, don't forget, we do have our divination coin. If you have been watching me, if you're just joining, now you know we have a divination coin here. Let me hold it up right. Yes and no. So get your question ready for the end of the reading because I will flip the coin and we'll see what comes out for you. Okay, guys, let's do it. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. Show us what we need to know for the beautiful collective. Thank you. All right, guys, if I haven't already told you, you're beautiful, and I truly appreciate you for all of your support, your likes, comments, shares, donations. They are truly appreciated. Keep it coming. Your girl loves it, and she certainly loves you too. And thank you also for subscribing and hitting the bell notification so we keep the channel growing here. Let's see what's going on. Which crystal wants to help us this week? Well, we have the energy of read the energy. So this is going to help you to be able to read the energy of whatever's going on. 333 just come out around you, so you can make sense of something or someone that is not quite, you know, jiving with you. I feel like you have some questions about somebody around you. So this is Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite. Does anybody have any of this out there? I don't, but I didn't realize that this helps you to kind of discern and bring through those messages that you may need easier. I need to get one of these for sure. Read the energy. So if you're having a hard time, if somebody maybe has been potentially wearing a mask around you and you just can't quite be sure, but something doesn't set right with you, I feel like that's the reason why this card is coming out today. On the bottom, her eye ever open. The third eye for sure, right? Definitely got to keep that open. Goddess Tara and the Tibetan quartz. Anybody have any of that? I don't have that either. We also have on the top meaningful sacrifice. So you may need to sacrifice somebody and you need to see 444 exactly what's going on with them. sacral chakra energy, so definitely could be around someone that you're connected to in a romantic sexual manner, if you will. So meaningful sacrifice. This is Ascended Master Jesus and Sophia, 23 coming to a 5. And on the bottom, 37 coming to a 10. So time to make a choice about something, all right? It looks like we are definitely needing to read the energy about someone so that we can make a decision, is what I'm hearing here today. Hit the like button if you're resonating. 34 comes to a 7, all right? So this absolutely could be around a love or romantic partner relationship for sure. Whenever I see 7, I always think about 7 of Cups energy, and just like, especially with this read the energy card. Yeah, absolutely. We bring you the blessing of reading the energy. We affirm that you have the ability to read energy assuredly, and we encourage you to apply your gifts. You don't have to be in control of the inflow of divine information. When a message or insight comes to you naturally, this is best. And that's exactly how it works. You just clear your energy and allow yourself to receive and just tap in and feel what that feels like. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm giving you guys some juicy things for sure here now. Okay, so whatever you have been reading energetically for years, whether you've been reading energetically for years, or you're just beginning your journey in interpreting energetic information, we are here to assist you in becoming confident and trusting in your perceptive abilities. And that's probably why you're watching me, because, I am actually an ordained priestess. I have gone to mystery schools and learned quite a bit, actually, and I'm very discerning, and I do know how to read energy, and I work a lot on being able to do it even without the tools. That's powerful, all right? Because you need to be able to tap into your power regardless of what circumstances you're in. Sometimes I'll be so tired from all the stuff that I'm doing, working 40 hours a week, sometimes plus, now that I have to take call too, and I wasn't having to do that before, working 5 days a week, getting up every day, and then doing, 7 readings, a daily reading each day, and 12 readings for the zodiac signs. That's a lot in and of itself, and we're not even talking about my hypnosis business. Guys, it's like sometimes you forget. I didn't wear my crystals, to work a few days this week because I was so crazy busy. One day I really felt it, though. I will be honest about that. I felt a lot of negative energies one day this week. Be very interested to see if any of you, I should say the week before, but just, like, I want to say like on Thursday or something like that, I felt some really heavy energies. All right, so here's the affirmation. Definitely get some Merlinite if you're tapping in and starting to feel like you want to read energy, you want to do tarot and different things like that. Start, working with your crystals. I have plenty of them on the table here. Everything from tourmaline to, green aventurine, different quartz crystals, Got my evil eye protection there. Definitely got to have some of that in place. All right. You got to definitely know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with the unseen realms. So your affirmation is, I read the energy with my inner eye of love open. Her eye ever open. This is very powerful because the inner eye of love. With Jesus, absolutely. You have to tap into, not only being able to see things the right way, but to open your heart compassionately, but not in that way where others can take advantage of you. When you're going through this process, you are experiencing a lot. You are transitioning. You're becoming more sensitive and things of that nature, right? So you've got to know how to, especially around other people, be able to protect yourself naturally. You can simply imagine a circle of protection around you, light, and calling it in and asking that your angels and God, whatever, protect you and keep you safe. You know what I mean? I am going on. Let me finish the reading. I'm so sorry, guys. So, again, the affirmation is I read the energy with my inner eye of love open. I trust in my own feelings and my instincts and intuition. Sorry. And intuition tells me everything I need to know at exactly the time I need to know it. All right. So if you are trying to figure out something again, where this is going to really start putting you on that path of prosperity, spiritually and materially, like we were seeing as I was shuffling, to have the victory and success, to be able to shout it from the rooftops, you know, being the king of the hill, if you will, but having made it, you know, having really not be the one that's suffering in silence, the one that's victorious. You know, you get to choose which one you end up being, but you're at the end of that road, you know, where you can have that equality. So are we going to stay there and just keep wishing and hoping, you know, that things start to really go in our favor? Or are we going to take some control of the situation? All right, King Arthur, I always see that as the Excalibur. That's the truth energy, Ace of Swords coming out there, right? So it's like we have to be honest with ourselves about where we may be holding ourselves back and what we need to let go of. Financial and material changes, all right? So this isn't something that we want to go in the reverse. We don't want things working against us. Love begins. And where does that begin? With the eye open, eye of love open, all right? We build those bridges over the troubled waters and we make them peaceful once again. We choose to do that, all right? Right now, there may be a big power struggle going on within yourself, all right? Or with someone else that is causing you perhaps to, you know, be in this conflict at this time. Emotional withdrawal. This is something, it feels like, you know, this has probably been a struggle for you for a while. Maybe you have been looking for the answers, but not finding the ones that you feel will really help you and support you in what you're trying to understand about yourself. Definitely not feeling very grounded or balanced at this time, needing that for sure. So try to get outside. Also work with garnet or ruby, those kinds of red crystals at your base chakra, which would be your, this, you know, is falling below power. So I really feel like that this is going to help you with your stability to get balanced again. All right. Get back in the driver's seat with that 11 and that magician energy, you know. Emotional loss, yeah, deal with what you need to deal with that 5 energy coming out, whatever the sacrifice may be. 23 coming to a 5, all right. Figure out what it is that you need to do, that you can get your stability back in place, because 10 with our bottom card comes to a 1. This is all about your stability. And that's what's going to help you by getting grounded, getting back within yourself, feeling good once again, allowing yourself to release what you need to release and not staying stuck in it, all right, with that ammonite energy. A lot of history, but your eye is open, your inner eye. You know exactly what you need to do, but you do need to be honest with yourself about the path that you're on moving forward, and is it the one that you're really wanting to be in? Or are you just going to continue to stay in this confused state? You're being asked to allow yourself to open up and really see what you need to see at this time. so things can change for you. All right, let's clarify everything a little bit further here. So I definitely feel like there's been a lot of inner struggles. You know, a lot of this has been in your mind, in your energy. Of course, it's affected your heart, but I feel like your heart is a bit, you know, turned off at this point. I feel like you're starting to open up more by dealing with these situations and allowing yourself to move through them. But it can still be a little tough to own up to our part, you know, of how things have come to be in our lives, right? I can attest to that too. Trust me. All right, love begins. What do we need to know about the Ace of Cups? We're needing to heal from a heartbreak for sure. And this looks like has been what you've been doing. You have chosen yourself. You've not totally, you know, stayed stuck in this energy, but I do feel like you're still working through it. Love begins, you know. Maybe something you were able to see did help you, you know, to start loving yourself again. But at the same time, you know, it doesn't necessarily make you feel better with all the hard work you put in, right? With all the hard work you put in general, it's going to be important for you to have your boundaries up, you know, not allow others to disempower you, because you have just as much value as anyone else. And this could be a King of Pentacles that you were dealing with, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy that was causing you to have this conflict. Or, you know, just in general, money. If we're just talking about this is not a love situation, but definitely if it is about money, you've been unhappy about this for a while. Maybe you're just looking to change that energy around, you know? Emotional withdrawal. Yep. Lost the victory or lost the war, you know, lost the battle kind of energy here. Having to go back to the drawing board, thinking a lot, you know, really sitting in this energy. The heart, especially with the 8, with the emotional loss, and 6 of Wands in reverse. You know, when it's this way, it's a victory. When it's this way, it's like, yeah, you know, we made it through, but it wasn't something that was easy by any means. You know what I mean? And so you really want to read the energy of this person, I feel, and what they may be all about. Are they really, you know, going to see your value and worth, or are you going to end up in the same situation again, perhaps? Are you going to end up, you know, putting in all this effort and work, regardless, again, if it's a person involved? But if this is money, it's like, we have to stay dedicated. We have to have our boundaries. We have to make sure that we're making sure that we're getting all the information that we need to make those decisions wisely, right? So tapping in to your higher understanding, you know, instead of being deceived, thinking that everything is all good, when in fact, there's so much more going on behind the scenes. All right, so we get the Ace of Pentacles energy here. Spirit's wanting you to honor and value yourself. Allow others, you know, only allow others in, I should say, that understand and see your value and worth as well, right? And that are willing to sacrifice just like you are, is what I heard, you know? Because I feel like you sacrificed a lot in the past and felt like you didn't really get out of it what you expected, right? Balance. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, temperance, balance. That's all this is about right now, is needing to get balanced once again, and understanding that you hold your own personal power to change your individual situation in your life, just like we all do. But we have to be aware of it. We got to know what to turn our back on, and when to go within and find the answers that we really need. Be able to really see things clearly, instead of continually find ourselves, you know, being deceived and heartbroken. This is what we're wanting to change, right? So we got to be able to read the energy better. Know, you know, when we don't want to go back, go backwards, basically, is what I heard, right? Here, we've got the angels on our side. Here, we're wandering around in the desert alone, always looking for that mirage that's just out of reach. Truth in reverse. Yeah, this is always causing conflict for you. Not being in your truth, not being honest with yourself, or others not being honest with you as well. And, you know, dealing with those type of people, if you will. The type of people that, you know, don't really bring a lot to the table, but they act like they do. And they're always focused on other things, it seems. Trapped in fear. So, you know, thinking that somebody's going to come and save you, that's never going to work out for you. That only allows someone to have control over you. And you know this deep down, right? That you keep yourself trapped when you're in these type of situations. This is about you saving yourself, being the one who's in control, right? And I feel that that's what you really want to be. You really want to tear down all of those foundations that really aren't allowing you to reach that Ten of Pentacles, allowing you to reach that state that you really will be so happy with. All right, well, let's see what is coming out. My dears, do hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification if you're still here at this point, and thank you for being here, because this is where the best stuff comes out. Let's get a advice message from the guardian angels. All right. So the advice, and it's orange. Definitely. This is that meaningful sacrifice energy coming through again. All right. So get you some carnelian and put it on your genital area. Well, you know, just above. But between your belly button and your pelvic area, you know what I mean. Anyway, that is your sacral chakra. It's not just a sexual chakra, it is also for creation. So opportunity is here. Very, very important. And we want to have that energy cleared along with the base chakra. So those are two important ones that are coming out today. Our lower two, bottom two chakras that we need to work on so that we can get that abundance flowing in our life again, bring in those opportunities, right? So this card says, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on the past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order, always. Everything that you ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. So it's like, just be honest with yourself. Even read your own energy and be honest with yourself about how you feel and what you really want in your life. The type of relationship, person, dynamics, all of that. And start to focus more on that as opposed to, you know, again, looking outside of yourself for somebody to come and save you or to make your path easier. It's like we all have to work to try to make the best of our path and the most of it, you know, and to have the best experience possible here. Very interesting. I expected that, or half expected it anyway. 2323. So we have the energy of power coming out here today. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So don't be charmed by, you know, this sexy, hot person, perhaps someone that you really enjoy being with, but maybe really doesn't offer what you need. Look inside yourself, this card says. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. It's going to be very important for you to understand why you feel that perhaps this person could be your twin flame. Your passion ignites. Maybe it does with this person, but examine why you feel that way. Is it more just for sexual reasons, perhaps, and the fact that, you like the way it feels, maybe you get a little bit of a power surge or, that kind of thing. I don't want to say power trip, but it's very interesting here where the power energy is here, or the conflict, competition could be too, that kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, let's get to our yes or no question. It is time. So do you have your question ready? Because I'm getting ready to flip the coin. Here we go, guys, in 3, 2, and 1. Hold on, that wasn't a flip. I'm trying to learn how to flip this big old coin, guys. If you have any suggestions, thank you. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. All right. So, what was your question? Because here is your answer. It's a big woo, woo, woo. Yes, you have a yes coming through today. I sure hope that was the answer you wanted. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and bell notification so you don't miss any videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.